talk about men falling in love first. What do you think about that? Do you think men fall in love first or women fall in love first?
No.
What you or what?
No, I don't think no.
Okay.
No, I think they do sometimes.
Okay.
I do think they do.
I disagree.
You don't?
Not this day and age, anyway.
Yo, producer in the back. What do you think? Do men fall in love first?
Can do.
Yeah. Okay. He can do. The only other guy in there. I have to just make sure. You know what I mean? I was gonna say. So, guys. If you look at the movies and TV shows and popular music, you will think that women are the ones that catch feelings and fall in love first. Women complain all over social media that men don't want to commit and that they meet men who aren't ready to claim them or take things to the next level. Recent studies in Psychology Today show that the narrative is a complete lie. Two social scientists found that 27% of men say that they have fallen in love with a woman after 4 dates, while only 14% of women say they have. These studies also show that on average, most men are ready for an exclusive couple relationship after 2.5 months compared to 6 months for women. Men are also quicker to reach the point of expecting a relationship to lead to marriage. As time goes by, more and more men are valuing marriage and family, while more and more women are not. You see that, if you've seen any of the videos that I've seen recently about marriage, like what's important about marriage, right? We'll get into that in a second. Another study showed that in established relationships, the man said, I love you to the woman 64% of the time, and the woman said, I love you to the man 19% of the time. If this is your first time hearing this, don't be shocked. 88% of people surveyed says that they believe that women fall in love in relationships first. Men make themselves vulnerable to women by saying, I love you first most of the time. They are putting their mental health at risk by saying, I love you to these women. And these women that value work, social media, and other things over relationship building with a man. So I want to ask you, is this new information to you? Were you part of the 88% that thought, well, I know you was, because I asked you already, that thought women fell in love first?
Yeah, no, I do think there's some men that fall in love first.
No, it's not some men. The stats prove that men fall in love first more than women.
I mean, with stats, it's dependent on which group of people
let's not do that.
Let's
Let's not do that. Because if we do that, then we'll never ever. We have to take stats on board.
Yeah.
That the stats are the stats,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. Okay, so men fall in love first, or men say I love you first to women.
Okay.
Okay, so let's deal with that. Just take it as that, and we'll go from there. So, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked.
You're not. So you do believe men fall in love first then?
Yeah, I've seen it with my own eyes. I mean, I don't think it's anything that's
Have men
unusual.
told? How many times have you said I love you first? Okay, in the 2 relationships you've been with, who said I loved you first?
Probably them, actually.
That's because men, the stats prove it.
But is it because women are more like cautious and they think they don't want to put it out there and make him run off? See, whenever we talk about stuff which doesn't make women look in a good light, you always try to make excuses. Oh, I don't think it makes
You
women
just-
look in a bad light.
No, well,
That you don't say
because
that
what
you
you
love them first.
No, well, I mean, because you were trying to initially, you couldn't believe that men did it first, and then if women don't do it, well, it has to be for a reason.
Oh, I did. I said that.
No, I'm saying, okay,
I did
you
believe
okay,
it.
okay, you didn't
I did
believe
believe
it,
it.
right? So let's do it. Let's do it the opposite way around for you. The 88% of women that like you're part of the 88%, right?
Mm-hmm.
So has a man never told you he loves you first?
No,
Never. Okay.
no. It's been me first.
It's been you first.
Yeah. And I feel like it's been me more.
What happens
So
once you
just-
tell them you love them?
That's like your heart starts going a little bit. Do you know what I mean?
Does
Like
anything change with the relationship?
No, for me it doesn't. It stays the exact same. So I feel like I've finally told you that I love you, and you're just like, okay, I love you too. But that was it.
So when there's these guys, what was your reaction?
I returned.
You said I love you.
Love them back. Yeah.
Did you love them though?
Yeah. Well, what?
No, because if you loved them,
look at-
wouldn't you have said I loved you before? It's not like you wait for it and it's like, oh, I love you, so I love you back. Like, because if you really loved them, you would have told him before, I love you, babes. You wouldn't have waited.
No, women do wait.
Why?
Women do wait. I have conversations with my friends,
look.
and she's like,
But then that.
But hold on.
Yeah.
So, in my circle of friends, obviously not going to mention any
No, you
names,
don't have to
but
mention them.
I have some friends that realise they love a man pretty quickly, and they're like, I'm going to wait 6 months before I tell him. It's like, why? Well, you know, I don't want to scare him off. I don't
But
want
then,
this, I
but
don't want
then,
that.
but then, it doesn't matter what she says; it's what she shows. So if she doesn't say she loves him first, and he says it, the stats still show that men and this is the thing. I don't do it now because I understand how this game goes. But like I said, I've told women I love them before. Like
So you hold back now.
No, I don't. It's not a whole. But I just understand as a man, it doesn't. I shouldn't be telling a woman I love her first. I shouldn't be doing that.
So you think the woman should say it first?
Of course she should. She should. But men, women don't want to be married anymore.
I think a gentlemanly man.
No, a gentleman.
will tell you first.
Why? Why do you think women should say it first?
Because hold on a second. A man
So
is.
you're seeing it like a mug kind of thing.
No, it's not a mug thing. We just explain something that men want to be married. Men want children. Men want wives. Women don't want to be wives no more. They don't want long-term relationship. The stats show it. The way women are outside doing certain things show it. So why is a man going to say, telling a woman you love her today is essentially one way to push her away?
But there's been a big, massive agenda brewing.
Yeah.
And feminism is one of them, and they're trying to push for women to be big and powerful, which weakens the man.
But hold on a second. What do you think your friends holding out telling men they love them for 6 months is doing? That's feminism.
Yeah, so I'm telling my friends.
Why is a woman holding out telling a man?
Not a feminist. She's worried. She's worried. She told me she's worried that it'd be too much. And
That's feminism, because you don't trust in a man's leadership. Feminism is all about not trusting men. So what are you worried about telling the man that you? Women have always told men that they love them. What is the problem? That's a masculine trait. What you're exhibiting there. What your friend is exhibiting. Not telling the man that you love them because of what you're scared of. What?
Yeah, but that could be from her past relationship, which is why women nowadays are a lot more masculine than they should be.
But whose fault is that?
I do think when you've got trauma from your past relationships, you shouldn't get into a new. Stop it! You shouldn't get into a new something until you sort it out.
I don't know how long we've been recording before the T word drops inside. It's always the trauma.
I think it's probably the first time I've ever said trauma.
Not you. I just mean whenever I do anything with women, I need to hear trauma. What does trauma mean? What is trauma? What is trauma to you? Tell me.
Well, it's an upset. It's something that you go through.
Something that you go through. It's not really. It's not the Oxford definition of trauma. But you guys use it.
Okay, what is it then?
What's trauma to you?
Trauma is pain that you've been through in the past.
Pain.
Yeah,
It's
stuff
traumatic.
that's like proper affect you, physically and mentally, affected you.
Okay, so then how long before you get over that trauma?
You don't know.
How long before you get over it? You don't know.
No, you can't put a time limit on when you're going to get over the trauma. It all depends on you as a person.
So, but why are new men paying for past men's trauma? Why do new men have to pay for it?
I completely understand that. I don't think that is fair.
It's not fair.
For you to move into a new relationship, you need to 100% be over your last one to the point where you're like a brand new person.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not fair, because then the new man does have to suffer with what you've now been through. So he has to now experience not you fully. He has to now experience a little bit from your past as well.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's just basically what I said.
What, feminism?
No. What about feminism?
No, but I'm saying, I said about this I love you thing. Why men shouldn't say they love you first? Because a woman is supposed to. That's something that a woman's supposed to do. She's supposed to feel. I'm not saying a man's not supposed to tell you I love you first, but you don't live in a scenario where you're telling your girl you love her. A woman is supposed to innately want to tell you I love you. Like that's an emotion. That's a female trait. Like and if she doesn't want to do that to you, because if she loves you, women are gonna tell you I love you. Women don't hide their love from men that they truly love. They don't do this game. They just, and if she's doing that, she doesn't love you. And a lot of times husbands say we love women because we do. Because love is a state of mind, it's a feeling, it's an emotion. There's people that you loved before that you don't love them now. You walk past them on the opposite side of the road. People talk about, oh, that's just my baby father. And but you're like, hold on, you've got a child with that person. But you'll detest them for whatever reason, because love is a state of mind and you're not in that state of mind anymore.